exhibitors, and my colleagues from iCEN and audience joined online through different virtual platforms. Good afternoon and welcome to the iCEN Industry Connect event on ocean observations, information and advisory services organized under the theme Ecology, Environment, Earth and Ocean Science and Water. I thank you all for kindly accepting our request to take part in this event. Ministry of Science and Technology and Ministry of Earth Sciences, Government of India is organizing 75 iConnect, Industry Connect events from 12th May to 12th August 2022 to celebrate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and fostering strong Atmanirbhar Bharat. 75 Industry Connect events will showcase the achievements of various science and technology areas of different departments of Ministry of Science and Technology and Ministry of Earth Sciences to reach out the industry. The Industry Connect intends to draw upon the rich expertise and competence from the government and industry leaders who have significantly contributed to the economic growth of nation. The Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services, Ministry of Earth Sciences, Government of India has been providing ocean information and advisory services to different stakeholders through sustained ocean observations and focused research. iCEN developed technologies for dissemination of information and advisories to different stakeholders, as well as data transmission from a variety of ocean observing systems and also other platforms. So further, iCEN is working on the applications of artificial intelligence and machine learning techniques in ocean modeling and data assimilation. This event is proposed to showcase iCEN's products and services to the industry for their active participation, discuss the challenges and solutions, and look for the potential collaboration in the areas of new technologies for dissemination of advisories, ocean observing system, and application of AI/ML in ocean information and advisory services, ocean data analysis and visualization. So this event is streaming live on iConnect virtual platform, YouTube, Facebook. Further, we have set up the virtual exhibition booths and request the audience to visit them and interact with the exhibitors. So with this, now I move to the first agenda point, that is welcome address. It's my pleasure to introduce our director, Dr. Srinivas Kumar, the director of iCEN, who joined as a scientist at iCEN in 2001 and assumed charge as director iCEN in August 2020. Prior to assuming charge as the director in iCEN, he was the international assignment at IOC UNESCO Intergovernmental Coordination Group for the Indian Ocean Tsunami Warning and Mitigation System in Australia as head of its secretariat. He has extensive research experience in and held progressively senior techno-managerial positions at premier scientific organizations such as Intergovernmental Oceanographic Commission of UNESCO, iCEN, and Indian Space Research Organization. All through his career, he managed large scientific projects delivering high-impact societal services involving multiple national and international institutions, scientists, and users. He was elected as a vice chair of IOC for 2021-23 during the 31st Assembly of IOC of UNESCO. He is also representing India on several high-profile committees of IOC UNESCO as a chair of ICG IOTWMS, chair of Inter-ICG Task Team on Tsunami Watch Operations, secretary and officer of Indian Ocean Global Ocean Observing System, as well as chair of the Disaster Risk Reduction Working Group of the International Society of Photogrammetry and Remote Sensing. Dr. Srinivas Kumar was conferred with several national and international awards, including the prestigious National Geosciences Award and Indian National Geospatial Award. He is the author of more than 70 scientific publications in international peer-reviewed journals and contributed chapters in 5 books. Now I request Dr. Srinivas Kumar, Director iCEN, to deliver the welcome address.
Just one second before Dr. Srinivas speaks. There's a lot of people whose mic is on. There is a lot of echo in your voice. I can request them to mute. Ramesh Maharaj, I think DGH is open in iCEN 1. They all can please mute because I think there was a lot of echo.
Yeah, I also request the event managers can manage this one. Who are not speaking, they can mute the speakers.
Yeah. Siddharth Kumar, you can also mute. In iCEN 1 also can mute. I think it will be better voice because there was a lot of echo when you were speaking. Yeah, please.
Thank you, Dr. Anand Gupta. Is the audio okay now? Is it all right now?
Yeah,
Or is there?
better.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, in Inquise one, I think Inquise one can also mute. Yeah, Inquise one.
So that is us. That is us actually.
Okay. I think you are in Inquise boardroom.
It doesn't have a microphone. It's just a desktop. The Inquise one. So if there is no echo now, we'll go ahead. Is the audio better now?
For me, it is better.
All right, okay. Thank you very much, Patabi, for the generous introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very excited to welcome all of you to the iCEN-68 session. So this is one of the major 75 events being organized by Government of India under the iConnect or Connect to Industry program of the ongoing Azadi Ka Amrut Mahotsav. And this session is exclusive for INCOI's activities. And thus it is aptly titled as Ocean Observations, Information and Advisory Services, which is more or less the mandate of our organization. And I thank the Ministry of Earth Sciences and the Ministry of Science and Technology for partnering and then organizing this event. I welcome our keynote speaker, Dr. Anand Gupta, who is the Additional Director General Development, Directorate General of Hydrocarbons, and which has been our valued partner with INCOIS. I also welcome our eminent panelists of today, Dr. Tata Sudhakar, who is the Head of Ocean Observing Systems from NIOT, Dr. Kamar Arnav Das, Director of the Maritime Research Center, Sri Sridhar Seshadri from Spot Flock, Mr. Ramprasad Ravi from Spot Flock, Captain K. Sridharma Sastar from the AP Maritime Board, Sri P. Suresh Babu, ONGC KG Basin, Kakinada, Captain Harish Khatri, Deputy Nautical Advisor, Director General of Shipping, Sri Abdul Rashid, Head of Section Leading Specialist, Covi Private Limited, Sri Ganesh Nakawa and his colleagues from Infish, and Sri Raghavendram Vedam from Agista Industries, and several other colleagues. The names I've listed here, they're all panelists, distinguished panelists in our today's sessions. So I welcome all of them. And then I also welcome all the colleagues who joined this event online and in various other, physically, several of them are with us. I'm sure we'll have a very productive session. The INCOIS, as most of you know, it's actually Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services. We are an autonomous institution under the Ministry of Earth Sciences. Now, we have a very unique mandate. We occupy a very niche space where we actually where we try to bridge the requirements of the users with the science that is actually done, with the ocean science that is done in the country. So we are a service provider. So several of our services that most of you are aware, several of you are aware, and then collaborate with us include the potential fishing zones, the ocean state forecast, tsunami and storm surge early warning system services, high wave alerts, oil spill trajectories, marine search and rescue, and then we also have ecosystem services related to coral bleaching alerts, harmful algal blooms, and so on and so forth. Now, these actually services enhance the lives and livelihoods of coastal populations and then serve the needs of our blue economy stakeholders. Now, we provide these services not only to India, but we also provide them to several Indian Ocean rim countries. In fact, our tsunami warning system, for example, is one of the tsunami service providers for the entire Indian Ocean region as part of a IOC UNESCO arrangement. Now, day by day, our user community, it continues to grow. The demand from the users continues to grow. And then so is the bouquet of our services that we offer. And then one of our main partners in this whole thing, in addition to the research institutions, academia, is the industry, the private industry. Now, that is actually the reason that since our inception, which is about 20 years now, INCOIS is a 20-year-old organization, and we have been closely working with a wide range of industry partners, both nationally and internationally. And in order to cover our national requirements, covering all our coastal areas, including the islands, we heavily rely on technology and partnerships. And our efforts have been, fruitful in actually innovation and automation. So though we have small teams, we actually work together with the industry and several other partners so that the outcome that we bring, it has maximum value. Now, some of the things that we developed or where we work very closely with the industry include on the information and communication technology. Like, for example, our website, our communication infrastructures, computing infrastructures, development of communication tools, which actually work on INSAT, like and ocean observing platforms, indigenization, deployment and maintenance. We actually also work with the industry on disseminating methods like apps, and then electronic display boards like which we have deployed in the coastal areas. A Gemini system that we recently won as a CII, Confederation of Indian Industry Award, earlier this year. So we work across our entire spectrum of activities with the industry. Now, keeping this legacy alive, we are going to introduce our services in this session. You will have a few presentations from my colleagues talking about Incois services, and then trying to draw connections with where the industry where we can continue to partner with the industry, where we can strengthen our links with the industry. And then very aptly for this event, we also will be signing and exchanging MOUs with 3 industry partners who have come forward to work with us. Spotflock Technologies, Maritime Research Center, and InfiFresh. So we'll be working with us to foster our collaborations and meet the nation's interests. You also can see from the brochures and other media that we are exhibiting on our booth, there is immense potential for the industry to not only make use of services, but also contribute to what we do. Like Patabi was earlier mentioning about AI, ML, how increasingly scientific institutions, research institutions are working on such technologies. So we'll be very happy to showcase what we have, and then try to create a platform for collaborating. So the self-reliance or Atmanirbharta in this regard will not only bring down the turnaround time of providing our services, but will enhance our services, their accuracies, their deliverability, their reach, and then also feedback from the users. So let's together fulfill our nation's mandate for Startup India, Make in India, and then we also make for India as well as for the globe. I wish all of us a very productive event, and I thank my colleagues at Incois, Patabi, Bala, Harikumar, Nimit, just to name a few, for the excellent arrangements. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Dr. Srinivas Kumar, for highlighting Incois services and role of the industry, particularly with regard to the technology and partnerships. I hope the deliberations during this session will help us in strengthening our collaboration with industry partners. So now I will move to the next agenda item. Before that, now I would like to announce once again, for the audience who joined online through different platforms like virtual platform, YouTube, and Facebook, we have set up exhibitions. We have 4 booths set up. One is the Incois, and we have 3 industry exhibitions are available. Users, the audience can also visit the exhibition booth on the virtual platform. So now it's my pleasure to introduce the chief guest of the event, the keynote speaker, Dr. Anand Gupta. So Dr. Anand Gupta is a passionate industry professional with a deep expertise across the entire spectrum of E&P business, including strategy, field development, and operations, project implementation, product enhancements, data analytics, operational excellence, contract management, policy and regulations. Currently, he is holding the post of Additional Director General Development in Directorate General of Hydrocarbons under the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, Government of India. He holds Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering from IIT Roorkee, MTech in Petroleum Engineering from ISM Dhanbad, and a MBA in Finance from Indira Gandhi National Open University. He also holds Doctorate in Petroleum Engineering from Pandit Deen Dayal Petroleum University, Gandhinagar. Dr. Anand Gupta is an accomplished petroleum engineer with over 34 years of experience in production, operations, R&D, and corporate functions in ONGC. His previous major assignments include management of field operations, development of technological solutions, design of product enhancement contracts, and various data analytics studies. He has been involved in monitoring performance of onshore, offshore assets, production optimization, and revival of wells and fields. Currently, Dr. Gupta is working on improving production from different fields in the country and revival of various fields. He is involved in new round of discovered small fields and coal bed methane round. He has authored more than 10 papers which have been published in different journals at national and international levels. Prior to joining as Additional Director General, he was holding the position of Executive Director in ONGC as Chief Production Director. So may I now invite Dr. Anand Gupta to deliver the keynote address.
Thank you, Dr. Patavi, and thank you, Director INCOIS, for giving me this opportunity to be with you on this platform and sharing some of my thoughts over here. And as all of you are aware that we have been interacting with INCOIS for last more than 1 year or so. And to me in person, actually, this started after the interaction and the inquiry work which was going on with respect to the talk day. And there we found that INCOIS has got tremendous knowledge and kind of capacity which is available and can be definitely used for the industry. So in this respect, we have already signed an MOU with them along with the other organizations, which I will be showing at the end of my presentation. But just to show and then give you a background that, oil and gas continues to be a very, very important topic. And in my presentation, in the next few slides, I have put some slides over here just to interact with you, especially showing that what exactly offshore holds in terms of oil and gas. And that's how the, institutions like INCOIS and some of others with whom I understand INCOIS is going to sign the MOUs can help towards a better, oil and gas production and providing the energy security to the country. Next, please. So my presentation covers basically trends and target of production, what exactly is happening